Good morning everybody and welcome back to my office. It is currently 8:44 a.m, 16 degrees, Tuesday, the day after bank holiday Monday. It looks like the train crossing is coming down, so if a train comes I will show, because people have been asking to see that. So as you can see there, the crossing is coming down. I don't know how well you can see through these windows over here with the camera, but if I hear the train I'll turn around and let you see that. But yeah, a little update on the office. I have ordered a backboard for my photography area. I'm hoping it comes as soon as possible because I have so much stuff to go through. I'll show you that in a minute. It's bogging me down a little bit, but we'll get into the nitty gritty things during this video because there's a lot to go through. Yeah, a little update on the kitchen. It's a little bit messy right now. I need to wipe it down. I need to find some wipes that I can use in the kitchen area. I might actually buy a board that goes over these two units to make it like a proper kitchen area. So my family is in the plumbing business and they get offcuts of kitchen units and stuff and worktops, so I might see if I can manage to get one that fits over here, or at least over some of it where the equipment is at, because that would be nice. I got some stuff to clean because I tested this on Saturday. I picked up this Sunday, sorry, I picked up this Genius, which is the brand, mini oven with the two pots heaters on top here, as you can see. I'm going to be getting rid of this for one simple reason: it smokes too much. To have it in the office, it smokes everything out. I tried it the other day. The main oven piece here is just not usable in an office situation. I don't know whether it's just this one or whether it's all of them. The two bits on the top, perfect, that's exactly what I need. So I'm just going to invest or wait until I find two heaters. I always see them down the car boot, so I'll wait for an electrical one of those and I'll use that instead. I don't really need this bit on the bottom because I have the air fryer, which of course does not smoke, which is great. So yeah, I paid £20 for this, which is pretty cheap for this anyway. I think I can probably get £40 on eBay for it, so I'll clean it all up and that will be going. I did however buy a frying pan and a pot here, so I can do some vegetables, or I can do like a sausage or something like that if I want it fried rather than air fried. For example, down here, this is where I'm going to be keeping all of my bottles, so water, fizzy water. So I've got some Dr. Pepper Zero there. Going to be getting a bigger bin because this one just fills up way too quick with the train. There you go. It's only going to be 4 carriages. There we go. Told you I'd get the train in there, guys. I need a bigger bin. It fills up way too quick. However, we do have my two seats in now. So this is my really nice Chesterfield. I actually got this from a charity shop. I paid 125 for this. It's in very good condition. It's an amazing chair. I love this to bits. It didn't fit at my house, so it was always kind of just in the way. So this is perfect for here. I love this chair. It's so comfortable. And yeah, these go for like £300–400 I think, new, maybe even a bit more, I'm not sure. So I got a really good deal on that and I love the color. This I got for free many years ago and it was beige and I dyed it red. It's kind of like a little bit pinky now, probably almost needs another coat, but that is fine. That's just a secondary chair, so if anyone's in here, my partner or whatever, my girlfriend, she can sit on that one, or she'll probably take the nice comfy one. This one's a little bit too low for me to sit on personally, but I will obviously sit on there if she wants to sit over there. So yeah, I'm going to get a nice middle table here, maybe with a lamp on it or something, and I'm going to get a unit and the TV is going to go there. So nothing else really has changed when it comes to the office, other than the fact that I have so much stuff from the weekend. Obviously we had another long bank holiday weekend, so yeah, we did Saturday, Sunday and Monday, and obviously Thursday as well we did this past week. So yeah, lots of stuff has come in. There's some stuff here because I just had to unload real quick, stuff on the floor, stuff in the bag. The trolley, excuse me, hiccups, is still completely full. These are the returns that I've had over the last like 4 months that I've now got to deal with. So that is good. Obviously this is still all needed to be done. All of these vacuums need to be done, and everything on this unit here needs to be done. So yeah, all of that is unlisted, unphotoed stock. You may call it back stock, you may call it dead stock, you may call it death pile, whatever you want to call it. It is that, basically. Right now I'm paying to store it. Basically, I'm not paying to potentially sell it, I'm paying to store it, and that needs to change because it's not good just sat there. So what I've ordered is a white PVC plastic 2mm board, which is going to attach onto the end of these units here. It's 8x4, so 4 feet across, 8 feet tall. This unit here is 6 feet dead on, so it'll be 2 feet taller than that, and I may cut it down to size, because obviously if stuff is up here I don't want it like knocking on it and then potentially ripping it off the unit there. So I might score it and snap it. It's 2mm PVC, so I should be able to do that quite easily, and I'm just going to use double-sided Velcro strips to attach it to the unit. And because I have the desk here, if I have something tall, for example like a vacuum cleaner, I can set the vacuum on here. Obviously it's going to be way taller than the board, but then I can just grab the handle here, unit goes all the way down. It goes down about 1.5 feet, and then I should be able to take those photos against the backboard. But I will test that before I cut that down, because I might need to leave the extra 2 feet up there just for clearance space for tall items. I'm not sure yet, and then I'm just going to stick a hook on it with a bit of Velcro or something, so then I can do clothes on there as well. So that is going to be fantastic. Right, now we've done a little office update, it's time to do a business update, because I've not done one of these for a long time. So I'm going to be frank with you guys. Like, I put a little post out on YouTube, posts 2 days ago, basically saying that my eBay is struggling. I'm not going to lie, I'm not going to sugarcoat it. It's no one's fault other than myself. So I'm personally in a good place. I feel good, I'm healthy, I don't have financial issues or anything like that. The only thing is that eBay is slow, and that's 100% my fault. Now obviously Johnny did move out the office, and I was spending quite a lot of time sorting out the office to get it to this point, but I'm not going to blame that. It's nothing to do with him. He moved out, he sorted himself out, everything's good over there. So if he's good, I should be good, right? But yeah, I've just, with the lack of photography area, I can't keep up with the stuff. I've had nothing to list. Obviously I did the 100 listing live stream a couple Fridays ago, and my sales skyrocketed for about a week after that. I got about 4, maybe 5 days of really good sales, like £400-500 days back to back after that, because I'd scheduled 10 listings to go live every day for 10 days. Once that had ran out, I've had nothing, guys. I've had nothing going live on eBay at all ever since. So things have struggled. Luckily the last 2 days have been okay, but I've been running a sale, so that helps with that. But going forward, as soon as this board arrives, I'm going to be making sure that I am scheduling 10 listings per day. And what I want to do, because eBay allows you to schedule, I think, 20 days in advance, so that's 200 listings at 10 a day. I'm going to do that as quickly as possible, so I'll get 200 up, scheduled 10 a day for 20 days, and then I'll have enough photos going forward to then daily do 10, or if I miss a day I'll do 20, obviously scheduling 2 days, and I'll just keep that 20-day buffer up to date, because then if I go on holiday for a week and I lose 7 days, I can come back and I can do 70, 80, top it right back up to 20 days in advance, and then everything is going to tick quite nicely with eBay. And yeah, that 20-day buffer is going to be really nice and helpful, I think. So yeah, because look, I've got all this room and it's still a mess, and yeah, I can't blame anybody but myself for that. So yeah, today I've got 3 items to post. Tomorrow I've got 1, so that makes 4 for the next 2 days. However, I do have 21 awaiting dispatch in total, so I might as well pull all 21 orders now and get them here on the unit, and I'll work my way through them today. I don't have much else to do, so if I can crack out all of them today, then that takes me all the way up to, I think, Friday. What's the 9th of May? What's that? Yeah, Friday. So I guess any sales that come in today will be for Friday anyway. But yeah, that will clear me at least until Thursday. So that is what we're going to do. I'm going to put my camera on charge for 20 minutes while I drink my coffee because I'm low on battery. And then we'll crack on with the orders. I'll show you all of my orders. And yeah, then I'll get those photoed. Then I'll get those packed and sent out. And that will be it for that today. And then obviously I've got to get all my comps and stuff for my video footage sent over to my editor. So we have a nice Sunday video this week. And yeah, let's go. All right, let's get started, shall we? First item on air fry shelf. I have the table here all clear, so we can crack on. 21 items out the door today. That's going to be great. Still got to fix these boxes. These are all my clothes. I still got to find some smaller ones to go on that unit, but that shouldn't be too difficult. I just have to get down to I think they came from B&M, but I'm not sure. But yeah, I got 2 of those to find, so but there we go. First item, Mathmos, gone for £60. Top shelf, we've sold the toy piano. This has gone for £30. And that's over here. Still got to get these on the shelving units, but that isn't going to take too long. I might even do that today, to be honest. It'll only take me 10 minutes to do that. But I have noticed that it's much quicker picking your orders in the office now. Right. Hotel chocolate coffee machine and obviously hot chocolate machine, $39.99 Ben Q shelf. I think I paid £20 for this and the frother, and the frother already sold. Right, so that is right here. Let's move these out of the way. Betty Boop there, still chugging along. She's not sold just yet, I don't think. Here we are. Nice coffee hot chocolate machine. It is a pod machine, and I guess the idea is you just buy hot chocolate pods for it, but it's exactly the same as a coffee pod, so that would just go in there and you can use it for either or. Obviously Hotel Chocolate branded, but I think Dualit make that, because Dualit did make their milk frother, so I would presume that that's a Dualit machine, just with a different design. Right, that sold for $39.99. Box F, we've sold a heavy duty metal scooter. So that, oh, my coffee is here. That should be in here. There we are, right at the bottom. Careful not to scuff everything up with it, because obviously it is metal. There we are. And need to grab the handles here. There's two handles. They don't have any grips on them or anything, but that is why it's sold so cheap. So I do have to make sure that I dispatch it with the handles. I've done that before when there's stuff that's not like fully attached. You pack it all up and ship it, and then you notice you're missing something later on, which is a pain, but there we go. Right, we got 2 Youngblood shirts in P1 and 1 Youngblood shirt in V1. £5 and 3 pence on one, £4 on another, and £5.75 on another. So 2 in P1, 1 in V1. So let's grab those. So the 2 P1s are over here, and that leaves me with 5 of these ones left, which is fantastic. Make sure these are both the same one. Yep. And then in V1, which is down here somewhere behind all of this, that is U, so that means this is V. Hopefully this is the shirt. That's not the shirt, that's a Vamps t-shirt. Okay, let's have a look. There we go. I think that's it. I'm not sure actually. I think it had blue on it, to be honest. There we go, it's that one. And that is also a Youngblood shirt. So Youngblood must be touring or something, because I've sold so many of these. Right, let's put these two over here, and I'll put this one over this side so they are separate, because I don't want to mix those up. Right, in U1 we've sold an iPhone 14 Pro Max case. LMUQSTU. That's right here. There we go, 14 Pro Max. These are all clear, by the way. They're all see-through cases. £3.60, so nothing massive on that. Right, we've got a Shark $12.99 attachment in H. I do have to take these bags home at some point. These are spare bags for the car boot, and that's a bag full of clothes that I need to take back. Gym clothes that I've used and just left in the office over time. Right. I actually do have a washing machine in the kitchen, which I installed, or I had installed. So they are all clean. They just need to be taken back home. Right, $12.99 on that, making sure that's the right one. And then we've got a Le Creuset pot, 22 centimeter oval in U1, $28.79 on that. That is over here. Should probably move these over the other side, out of the way. Here we go. So this one does, as you can see, need a little bit of work doing to it, but I believe people that collect or buy Le Creuset, they know how to clean this all up. They probably have a special concoction of chemicals or scrubbing stuff that they use, and then they just grab stuff like that on eBay nice and cheap and clean it all up. I don't blame them, to be honest, because brand new it's so expensive. Right, we got some Ariat shoes, £15 on Tesla shelf, so that's over here right at the bottom. Down here somewhere. Right at the bottom here. There we go. I think I took an offer on these. I think they were up for 20. They are brand new, they're just not sold, so getting them out the door now. Put them over there. Right, top shelf, we sold another mini champ. So this one is the dude in white Yamaha, 2009. Only got a few of these left now, because we had the big one dispatched the other day, didn't we? For $150, which is what I paid for everything, I believe. There we go. White Yamaha, we got 2 left. In fact, I'm going to put these just up here somewhere on their own. They don't need to be in this box anymore. There we go. They can go there. This box can get thrown away now. It's naff anyway. And that one is going to ship out. How much did that go for? That went for £46. £56 with shipping. Right, this should collapse. There we go. Perfect. That can go in the bin because it's a load of rubbish. Right, Next up, £45, I sold an espresso Maggi mix. It's actually sold twice this week. First time it sold for 50 and they cancelled, ordered by mistake or whatever they always come up with, that excuse. Oh, ordered by mistake. Just tell me you changed your mind. Like, it's not the end of the world. Cancelled it, relisted it, sold. So yeah, it's missing the catch tray. So in here we have the water, the cup tray that catches the drips and everything. So that attaches to like this bit here somehow and goes in there, but it's missing like the bit at the bottom for the bigger glasses to go in, and like the plastic tray that goes in there and catches the pods. But other than that, it's all there. So maybe they have it, I don't know, I'm not sure, but that sold for 45. Right, in X, should be in here, I can see it actually. This little Polly Pocket finally sold. So this is a rare Polly Pocket jewellery locket, and I paid 20 pence for this, and it came out of a like, you know when a seller at the Carboot has that big tub of like toys and you just rummage through it. It was right at the bottom. Shame it's missing the little gold chain. Would have gone for more like 70 to 100, but I've had it listed for a while. I paid 20p and it sold for £45. So I guess that's 45 times by 5, like 230x my investment or something like that. So that is fantastic. Very happy for that to go. So that will go into someone's collection hopefully, and they'll be happy with that. Right, we've sold a Paco Rabanne bag. Should be on top shelf, but I believe it's actually over here. I think this is it here. Invictus XL bag, Paco Rabanne. Yes. £5.44. Oh, that spray just went off. It smells really nice. Right, top shelf, we've sold an air fryer, Von Chef, £16. Just getting rid of old stock here now. Right, Von Chef, you are leaving the office. Fantastic. All that space back now. Right, 219 for £10. We sold a footlong, thinking about Subway, FootJoy, long sleeve, that's where the long came from. 219. Now, 219's either here. Yes, it should be in here. I was going to say, oh, it's over in the other boxes. Right. No, it's not there, so that means it's over here in one of these boxes, because not all of them have been redone yet. 219. Fantastic. Found it. Let's make sure we're actually recording. We are. This needs to go in there, and that can just sit there for now. Right. Tesla shelf. We sold a Dualit Bean to Go coffee machine, £50. So this would have been maybe £150 coffee machine. However, it's missing the brewing device, unfortunately, and I didn't realise when I purchased it. So that's a shame. Let's move this out of the way. So let me take this over and I'll show you what I'm talking about. So hopefully the person that's buying this has the same machine, and maybe it's broken and they just need it and they've got a brewing device. But yeah, it's all good, all turned on, and then I opened the side panel and the bit that fits in there missing, and to replace that you're looking at over £100, because that unfortunately is the expensive part. So yeah, and it came from a house clearance, so it's not like the person that sold it to me took it out to sell it. But anyway, sold for 50, so I'm happy with that. Right, 174, pair of trousers. This alarm going off is really annoying. 174. Not been done yet, so that's going to be over here somewhere. That's not it. That's not it. That's 200, so it must be in here. 174, I can see it right there. Perfect. So this is a pair of Rohan trousers. Don't remember when or where I got these from, but I'm sure I didn't pay much for them. I hope not anyway, because they only sold for £14. But there we go, 18R they are. 18 regular. Nice. Right, N1, we've sold a Smeg toaster, £25, and that is faulty, dirty and scuffed. £25 for a faulty, dirty and scuffed toaster. I love it. Right, that is going to be in here somewhere, most likely right at the back. That's V1. I'm looking in the wrong one. N, right here. So I'm not sure why it's faulty. I can plug it in now and have a look. I think probably either one of the things don't work, or this doesn't stay down. Yeah, see, it's plugged in, but this doesn't stay down. So sometimes they will still heat up if you hold the button, and then you can let the customer know that the elements work, but even that's not doing it. So, but to get £25 on a faulty toaster, very nice. Let's see what the description said, shall we? Does not power on, only buy if you can fix or use this item as is. Straight to the point. Right, and then on top shelf we've finally sold the pendant light, Tiffany style chandelier, £24. Oh god, I've had this forever. I'm so glad this is gone. It's like a nice blue star 3D lamp. I knew it wasn't on top shelf. I remember putting it over here. Right, here we go. Look at that, it's lovely, and it lights up. So I don't know why this took so long to sell. Honestly, I've had it for over a year. I'll give it a nice wipe down before. It's got a bit of a crack there, but you're really not going to see that. It's got a lovely thick cable to hang up on the ceiling. It's got a door there so you can change the bulb and everything. But let's plug this in and I'll show you what it looks like, because it is very nice. There you go. Obviously you got to think about it being on in the dark. Oh, sorry, unplugged there. There you go, look at that. Someone got that for £24. Right, I think that's it. We're at the top of the list. That was very easy and painless. Let me just double check. Yeah, we got everything. Nice and easy, 21 items. So, like I was saying at the beginning of the video, not a lot of stuff. 21 items may sound good, but that's a total of £584. So a lot of lower tier items, the clothes, all these clothes, they're all low value. The phone case, low value. The bag, low value. So really I've got maybe 18 17, 18 decent priced items, and the rest, 7 of them or whatever it happens to be, are a lot cheaper and bump the average down significantly. Right, this alarm that's going off is doing my head in, so I'm going to end the video here. I can't see whose vehicle it is, but yeah, thank you so much for watching, everybody. Leave a comment down below if you got to the end of the video. Let's go with the word lava lamp, because that was the first item we picked in today's episode. So let's use the word lava lamp in the comments if you got to the end of today's video. It's really nice seeing how many people get to the end and leave the comment. It also helps out the algorithm and all that good stuff. So thank you very much. If you haven't yet subscribed, please do leave a like. Our like ratio is growing currently, so that is fantastic. That is also really helping out with the channel. Yeah, so without blabbering on for too long, thanks for watching again, guys, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye-bye.
We too long.